so.
Do it!
Okay.
I didn't like Terminator Genesis.
I'm so tempted to send him a voice
I don't
message.
think anybody did, Angel.
All right, hey guys.
Oh, shit.
This is the. And suddenly the stream starts all of a sudden. Hey guys, this is the Crazy Englishman from Horror Night Updaters, and we are the Horror Night Updaters. And with us today, we've got some special guests. We got Vic.
What up?
And Kean, HNU Assassin.
Hello.
And that guy in the far side.
Yo,
Who's not in the dark?
I know I'm not.
Doesn't look
dark.
like Mr. Game & Watch.
So today is going to be a very impromptu stream, but we're going to be talking about some of the possibility. Speculation season has already started. So let's go down the line. Just say what would you like to see at the event for 2016, and it can be for Hollywood and Orlando. It does not have to pertain to one event. So let's start from the bottom. Let's go, Angel.
We're starting at the bottom and we're going to the top.
On my screen, it's on the bottom. Anyway, Angel, go for it, mate.
No, it's okay.
Oh,
Go ahead, Angel.
Oh shit! No, you go ahead. I don't even know what to think now.
No,
Go
just
ahead, Vic.
what do you want to see next?
No,
year,
you gotta give me time to think.
All right,
you
Vic,
go ahead,
you
Vic.
start, mate.
Angel will be like Danny Trejo's House of Horrors. All right, let's see. Can everybody agree that we think we're going to see The Walking Dead again this year?
Yeah, probably.
Just kidding. Yeah, I mean, yes. Oh, I thought that was a trick question.
Where are they going to fucking shove it in a fucking tent now? But
Oh god.
I'd love to see Ash versus Evil Dead, if they could do that somehow.
Yes.
Finally get Ash in a house. I mean, we did have him in 2009 in Silver Screams. They had someone playing Ash from Army of Darkness, but it wasn't. They couldn't officially say it was him, and they couldn't say it was the movie for some stupid reason. But yeah, I would totally love Ash vs. Evil Dead. The show's been great, and there's a lot of environments that they can use inside of a house. And that since the show has been picked up for another season, I mean, that's a good possibility. And also, I'd love to see The Conjuring, whether it's based off The Conjuring 2, the new one coming out, or if it's a mixture of both, but kind of like what they did with the Insidious movies.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm always hoping for a Trick or Treat maze. I know maybe not this year, maybe next year, maybe when Part 2 comes out, but I really want to see that. And of course, I always wanted to see a Ghostbusters maze. I want to see them finally do that, make it a comedy house.
Oh well.
And Angel, you shut your mouth over there, bitch. Wait your turn. You didn't want to go. I'd throw an apple at you right now. And I think it would be really cool to see Krampus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since that movie's, what was it, number 2, or I think, at the box office, which a lot of people didn't expect.
Yeah.
Did you get 2 in the box office?
It's number 1 right now.
Is it number 1?
Yeah, it just got number 1. I saw
Wow.
that article.
Whoa.
Nice.
Wow.
It's
Okay,
all
then.
It's
Well,
all
shit.
over Bloody Disgusting and all the other horror nets. It's even on Yahoo.
All hail Michael Dougherty.
Yeah, it's is seriously awesome.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
And see, this is why the movie was PG-13. This is why they go that route, because everyone could see it then.
More money.
And more money, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And the visuals and the practical effects are great.
Let's just take a moment, really quick, just to take and the stop motion scene in the film is by far one of the most beautifully done pieces of art of stop motion I've seen in a long time.
Hey, spoilers. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I still have to see it too.
Yeah,
it's not much spoilers because he's not telling you what it is.
You don't know the context of it.
Exactly.
It's
Angel, you should have told us before we started talking about it.
Okay, I will say this to anyone that's
shit.
watching. Anyone that's watching in the stream, there will be no spoilers for Krampus. Merely talking about kind of without kind of going into spoiler territory. what we'd like to see in the maze in terms of environments. Maybe not nothing that you haven't seen in the trailers. Let's just say that nothing that you haven't seen in the trailers.
Michael Dougherty's shots are so beautiful, just like in Trick or Treat with the house with all the pumpkins and shit. The stuff the guy does is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, he knows how to shoot, especially seasonal films. He's got a knack for it, showing some of the cool.
Do you think he'll continue with trend after Trick or Treat 2? Do you think he'll do something like for Easter or something?
It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, but the thing with Easter is he did
Kill a
Krampus.
rabbit.
Well, he did Krampus simply because Krampus is a dark part of Christmas's history that not a lot of people in the West know about, and it really lends itself to this horror film. In this case, it's a horror comedy. But as for Easter, I don't see him doing that. I honestly don't. He's already kind of done an Easter spoof with the Trick or Treat shorts, the holiday.
Yeah, but you can say that about Christmas though too, because he did one with Christmas with Sam.
Oh, that is true. But I mean, at least with Christmas, they have a character that kind of lends itself to being.
Because I know Eli Roth is trying to get his Thanksgiving movie out.
Oh, so
Yeah.
I know he is.
But
So
onto
any-
the
yeah.
excuse me.
So is that all for you, Vic? Vic?
Yeah, that's pretty much all I can think about right now. I mean, what I'd love to see come to 2016. So, and who knows? I mean, because we got we got Purge 3 out next year. We got recently Strangers 2 just got announced
yeah.
for December.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you never know.
What about you, Keegan?
I mean, I really hope to see Scream finally show up if they figure out everything that they have to do with that. Honestly, I just found out about the Strangers 2 thing, so that'd be awesome to see. But overall, I kind of like a more original feel of 26 rather than IP prominent.
Yeah.
Keegan, what year did you first go?
I first went in 2009.
Okay, so you remember that Strangers Room?
Yeah, well, I was 8 at the time, so I kind of
Okay.
I bailed early.
Oh shit. Okay, then never mind.
Traumatized young Keegan, and now he's become a horror night.
But my first full year was.
Wait, how old were you again?
I was 8.
Jeez.
Oh, I was gonna say because that the Strangers Room in Silver Screams was amazing.
Yeah,
Really cool.
We actually
My,
had one in the House of Horrors for quite a few years.
But sorry for interrupting you, Keegan. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, that's okay. But yeah, honestly, there's a lot of cool things I'd like to see come back. Halloween, I think they could do another house. That'd be pretty cool because that's probably one of my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, just not as much IP related things in the event and more original content. So
Yeah. Cool. And last but not least, Angel. Any comments?
The birth. I can totally see Ash vs. Evil Dead showing up. And I've heard a lot of great things about the show, even though I haven't seen it.
That guy in the show is you, dude.
Yeah.
Pablo.
That's not racist, man. What else is there? I'm very excited for The Walking Dead to come back because I really want to see that again. I mean, what else is there? Conjuring, I would love to see happen, especially for both Orlando and Hollywood. And Krampus, I could see happening. And I mean, I think. Oh yeah, there's a Texas Chainsaw.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that prequel.
Forgot
I
about
don't
that.
know. I would rather have a whole, just something like what happened in 2007. Wasn't it 2007 with?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I would like to see them do something like that again, and kind of make it as scary as as it was reported to be at that time.
Yeah.
And I mean, I really don't have anything else.
I-
Oh,
Oh,
one very wishful one I would love to see is another stab at Resident Evil, and I know Mike Aiello mentioned this. I would love to see them try that again because I
yeah.
personally found that a very disappointing house.
Didn't
And
he say he'd like to do the movies?
No.
no,
I remember Mike. No. Mike once. I remember him saying in an interview that he'd love to take a stab at the movies.
uh,
And if you look at the calendar, 2017's the last
yeah,
one.
yeah,
Dude, Angel, you never know. They took a shot with the games and it kind of got shot down, dude. So it's a movie studio, so they could possibly do better with doing the movie.
yeah. But the movies suck though.
Not all of them. I like some of them.
Okay, besides the first one, everything else just sucks.
Well, the first one kind of sucked. I didn't like the first one. I liked Apocalypse.
Uh,
I hated what they did for
I
Nemesis
hate.
in that film.
I
Well,
hated.
it was the closest one to the game, I thought.
I hated the
Yeah.
last one that showed up, which was the last one, Retribution.
Yeah.
God, I hated that one. But yeah, besides that, another stab at Resident Evil, the
Yeah.
video game portion, like Spencer Mansion, for example, would be a great take on it. Um, and another wishful one for me personally is Outlast. I would love to see Outlast happen.
Fallout.
Yeah.
Well, Fallout, you could do Fallout as well, but only focusing on the ghouls and
How about a giant death claw?
like a very haunted what?
A giant death claw.
Or that, yeah, that would be sick. But if Fallout, I would love to if they were to do that. I could see them kind of take a haunted vault, like maybe a haunted Vault 111 or Vault 101, and explore infected people in there, ghouls, some super mutants, stuff like that. Then I would love to see that happen. But yeah, like out of like my very very wishful thinking topics, I would love to see Outlast happen the most.
Hmm. Yeah, it kind
Yeah.
of does.
You can ease because with that you already have an environment, which is the asylum. What?
Angel, you wouldn't get past the 2 rooms, dude. You'd be
You know
like,
what?
Aaron,
Okay,
help me!
okay.
Aaron, help me!
You know
What
what?
do I do?
You can shut up now.
I'm in the locker.
Where am I supposed to go now? I'm in the water.
Angel, what'd you do? I shut it off. Damn it. That
But
shit was
yeah,
funny.
Outlast I would love to see happen, especially since Outlast 2 is next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's my 2 cents on it.
Okay. Well, I mean, my number one would definitely be Krampus.
Yeah.
It's a film I want to see again. I've heard it's just as good the second time you see it because there's stuff you don't even notice. It's in the more times you watch it. For one, the environments are very easy to replicate inside a maze. The house itself, the outside. In fact, Orlando could totally do the outside of snow with all the snowmen.
I was just gonna say that, dude.
They did it perfectly with Winter's Night
Yeah.
and Body Collectors.
And Home for the Holidays.
And funny enough, some of the most popular Horror Night mazes are some of the winter-based ones. So, with Krampus being very successful in the on the big screen, I could see it coming to Orlando, and especially since they represented it on their Twitter, they showed the trailer. Subtlety, maybe. But yeah, I mean, the environments are easy to replicate. The creatures are easy to do. I mean, I don't see why not. But that would be my number one pick for Krampus. My other one, I would like to see a continuation of Body Collectors.